Hello, you ancient soul. I'm here for an all signs reading today. So just take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't for the next person. You could be any zodiac sign, but if you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session with me, Akashic records for past life healing, anything else, you can go to 144bluerosetemple.com or you can email me. All the information's in that box below. And just as always, thank you for all of your love. Thank you for all of your support, and thank you for being here today. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe. Go click on that notification bell and go click on that like button so you can know when the next reading does come out and so I can connect more with your energy in the readings. Now, on the bottom of the deck, we are going to be pulling a card from the Isis Oracle deck. Again, it's for all the ancient souls, for all signs out there. Stay true and be in your power. All right. Now let's see what the highest message is for the divine collective today. Feel free to take in a deep breath and connect with that inner source of yours. Just a reminder, we have that BBB program coming up, Boundless But Boundaries. There goes Osiris over there. Feel free to go to the website, 144bluerosetemple.com, to sign up for just a few more days left. June 1st, it's early bird, 55 USD. Osiris rises. Healing the divine masculine, Osiris rises. So whenever we read on Osiris, Osiris is always your inner masculine and your relationship to the outer masculine in your world. Osiris rises over here. Now, why do we have Osiris rises? The way that hit, I kind of want to see it. We do have past life activation, all right? So for some of you, you could be clearing out past lives at this time. Why do we have healing the divine masculine? Osiris rises. We have karmic clearing over here, all right? And then we do have fierce presence. But I'm also feeling it may be your masculine energy that's clearing this. You may also be a masculine. With the number 5 over here, karmic clearing, there's some sort of clearing over here that's happening either for a divine masculine or your masculine energy within or without of you. Remember, masculine energy, it's the lower chakras, right? It is the material realm, the relationship that you have with the material, with money, your inner protection, your inner safety, all of those things. There is some sort of clearing over here. Could be past life clearings as well. For some of you, clear the back of the heart is also what I'm hearing. Like if you're doing Reiki and you say you're doing heart Reiki, I'm hearing the back of the heart. Why do we have healing the divine masculine, Osiris rises, and karmic clearing? Sacred medicine, visionary, safe space over here. Visionary, Imhotep. So definitely a lot of that Egyptian Kemetic energy. We do have Imhotep, which is very much a builder. All right, visionary, and then the sacred... I almost said the sacred mission, sacred medicine. But I'm also hearing the song Bigger by Beyonce. And now we see it. No, understand that question? But now we see it is really just what I'm hearing from that song though. There had to be a karmic clearing in order for the third eye to open. And that is how it is. Now, for some of you, you may have been going through either lower chakra clearings, even maybe a heart clearing. Because once the heart opens, the third eye also opens. To see from a loving, from a divine perspective. Visionary. Karmic clearing. There's some sort of clearing that you've been going through collective that you've meant to go through. You're meant to go through, and we're meant to go through for that eye to open, all right, to see something. DNA. All right, so for some of you, DNA clearings, DNA upgrades. And some of you maybe are interested in DNA healing. I'm even seeing like helixes and things like that. So some of you are into DNA healing and just studying that. Now, why do we have healing the divine masculine, Osiris rises, karmic clearing, sacred medicine, and visionary? Why healing the divine masculine? Why healing the divine masculine, Osiris rises, karmic clearing, sacred medicine, visionary? Ancestral Spirit and Inanna. Inanna Ishtar may resonate with you. We also have Ancestral Spirit. Inanna Ishtar, I just also think of like, you know, her descent and shadow work whenever I feel the energy of Inanna Ishtar. Now we do have Spirit Baby and Ancestral Spirit. There is the ancestors and the Spirit Babies are really present in your life or wanting to be present in your life. So if you're feeling those nudges from the ancestors, perhaps even from your Spirit Baby, both are wanting to bring some sort of message to you. All right, but you've also just been going through a huge clearing over here with Osiris rises, sacred masculine, sacred medicine, I mean, but sacred masculine too. Karmic clearing and visionary. But it's so deep, this reading. You know, you don't have to be a masculine identifying to resonate with this reading. The masculine energy is within and without of us. But I'm also seeing lower masculine structures, programs, systems, even when it comes to DNA and the mind, right? Patriarchy is taught, right? And I'm thinking of patriarchal programs and systems of the mind. You've even been going through those clearings. Now, you could be masculine or feminine identifying and going through those clearings. But that's what I'm seeing is like a really big clearing of the masculine energy, especially more of the mental and emotional field, like those planes, right? And for some of you, the lower 3 chakras. All right, the solar plexus, definitely I'm seeing a lot here too with this visionary card and then the karmic clearing over here. All right, and all of this clearing was just for you to see something it is that God, that your spirit team, really your higher self has wanted you to see. All right, now, what is this for the collective? I'm also hearing all fear removed. There's something that you're meant to do. There's something that's in alignment with your soul destiny, but the inner child wounds and fears. For some of you, these clearings would have been the blockage to see it or to actually do it. It's something very positive for you. And you had to go through these clearings in order to maybe even be open and ready, in order to approach maybe something, maybe even an opportunity with no fear, etc. Now, for all signs, we have DNA, Spirit Baby, Ancestral Spirit. Healing the divine masculine, Osiris rises, karmic clearing, sacred medicine, and visionary, Inanna. Why do we have Osiris rises? Why Osiris rises? Why Osiris rises, Spirit Baby, DNA, Ancestral Spirit, balance. For some of you, you went through a karmic clearing when it came to finances and wealth. Why? To bring balance. If there isn't, you know, and this can maybe be of value to you, and of value to anyone. When you're going through, say, a financial clearing, right? A clearing of the material realm, it asks you to go within into your inner feminine, right? And so, say the lack of that without of you only reveals within those emotions, the this, the that, right? What's been there. And so that's what I'm seeing here. Now, for the collective, why do we have Osiris rises? Karmic clearing, sacred medicine, visionary. Why Osiris rises? Why do we have Osiris rises? Karmic clearing, sacred medicine, and visionary. Beautiful. Now, especially masculine energy, I see a lot of the inner child. We do have Spirit Baby, Ancestral Spirit. So there's a lot of ancestral healing, especially on a DNA level. I'm just going to channel the way this is coming out too. You're meant to pass on this DNA to a child, you know, or, you know, whatever that may mean for you. And so you're going through a lot of karmic clearings because it's actually what your Spirit Baby wants, you know. And so for those of you who maybe are open to children in the future, you know, maybe you're pregnant right now or in a relationship, this Spirit Baby does not want the karmic, the ancestral, like, karmic energy and this and that. And that's actually why you're going through such a clearing. And, you know, it's DNA, it's your physical body. I'm also feeling consciousness, though, too. Like your Spirit Baby, or, you know, for some of you, Spirit Baby may not be a physical baby. Maybe it's a project, an idea, a business that you're going to birth. It requires a higher version of you. It requires a new version of you. And even new DNA codes where for some of you, again, whether that be something like a business project, an idea, or even a physical spirit baby, that spirit baby is like, you better upgrade your DNA before I come, you know? And that's what I'm seeing over here. You have 6 of Cups with the 2 of Pentacles, all right? Something very beautiful is coming in. Now, why Judgment with the 4 of Pentacles? 3 of Cups and then the Sun card over here. Oh, for some of you. Yeah, Justice card. It is what brought balance, though. It did bring balance. I do see you having some... Remember, there were some issues with people in your life. Because 4 of Pentacles, you know, catching people, property issues, past problems. 4 of Pentacles. You do have the 3 of Cups. And then for some of you, it's actually like third parties and friends with the 3 of Cups. The people from the past, they will have to meet a new version of you. You're not going to be the same. And collective, if there are any people around you, friends, family, whatever it is, that are keeping you stuck in the old, 1111 as I say that, they're going to be removed or you're going to go into solitude. And that's what I'm seeing where there's some sort of ascension process that is very fated for you. And anyone in your life that is just like, oh, what's going on there? Or they're going to be blocked from your energetic field because you're meant to ascend. You're meant to go through these very divine transformations. And it's for your joy and happiness over here. The Sun card over here, Knight of Pentacles. All right. Now, why King of Cups with the 9 of Wands? Why King of Cups with the 9 of Wands here? For some of you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here with King of Cups. Let's see what this is. Then you have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. 3 of Swords, Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords. Listen, collective, you are like instantly protected over here. We have 3 of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and then the Knight of Swords. All right, there is some sort of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius that has left your life. And they did break your heart over here. All right, either you walked away from a King of Wands or a King of Wands walked away from you. 3 of Swords did break your heart. You did care about them. But Ace of Swords, it gave you clarity. You're able to move forward, make new plans, etc. There's a big change happening. Why 6 of Cups with the 2 of Coins? Why 6 of Cups with the 2 of Coins? Yeah, what I am seeing over here with the Magician card 2 collective, you know, for those of you who have been through any financial clearings, any clearings with wealth, with the material realm without you, a loss of anything, the loss of something without of you always asks you to go within you. All right, with that 5 of Pentacles and then the 7 of Cups over here. What Spirit's also saying is to make a decision. That for some of you, there's a lot of ideas, plans, and goals that you have, but to actually execute them is what I'm seeing. Because King of Cups, and then you have the Knight of Wands over here. Why 5 of Coins with the 7 of Cups here? Listen, Linda, listen. If Spirit didn't say, execute your ideas, your visions, your goals, whatever's in your mind. You know, especially, it's Gemini season, but whenever you're watching this, it can be for you. No keeping those ideas, goals, visions, and plans in your mind. Nike style, just do it. 8 of Pentacles. All right. And that's like what Spirit is saying is like, hey, yeah, you got a lot of feminine energy there. It's cool. Now let's make it a masculine. Let's ground it, right? The visionary over here, because we do have visionary. And so there's a balance happening here, collective, where I do see some sort of wealth or financial clearing. But now I do see where Spirit's like, hey, now let's get to work over here with the 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. You know, also for those of you who maybe are wanting to increase your abundance in your life, what Spirit is saying is whatever's in your mind, whatever's in your dreams is already very rich, abundant. And it's just you earthing it. It's you grounding it with the 8 of Pentacles over here and actually working on it. All right, so for some of you, whatever idea, vision, or goal that you have, it actually will be very prosperous. But what Spirit is saying is Let's do it. You know, why 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the 8 of Coins? Oh, yes, and you're doing it, okay? Ace of Cups over here. Your cup is overflowing, and this is the energy. Queen of Wands, okay? So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And you did walk away from someone over here in a similar energy. So this could have been in the past, collective, where, yeah, I do see that you had some sort of connection. It doesn't feel like it's romantic, but some sort of connection with someone. And I see you having to walk away to work on something, right? Like a missed opportunity almost. However, in the future, collective, I see that you're making your dreams a reality. And that is what Spirit is saying here, is to make your dreams a reality. Don't keep them in your mind. Don't keep them in the dream realm. Take forward moving and sacred actions. Now, and that's the balance over here. That's what I'm seeing. It will bring a lot of balance. You're someone who has so many ideas and dreams and goals. And your strength may even be the spiritual. It could be either one though, because we have Osiris rising, right? And there's that balance of both. All right, now what is the advice for this Osiris rising reading? What is this advice? All right. Now, you know to release what no longer serves you, and that's what's coming through here. Okay, we have the Strength card over here, 10 of Wands, High Priestess card too. Releasing what no longer serves you. All right, why High Priestess with the 10 of Wands here? For some of you, it could be relationships that no longer serve you, that are no longer in resonance with you, with the 2 of Cups. Okay, 10 of Wands. Any relationships, and it says independence over here. So some of you are untethering yourself from connections and relationships that just no longer serve you, right? Why the 2 of Cups here? Why 2 of Cups with the 4 of Swords? Yeah, I do see you creating your reality over here. We do have the 4 of Swords. This is rest. Why 4 of Swords with the Magician card for the collective? Ah, King of Swords over here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Who is this King of Swords to the collective? Who is this King of Swords? The Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is actually your reward for hard work. Okay, you do have the 7 of Wands over here. You have a new soul that is coming in, but that soul is only coming in as you do the clearing. Yeah, there's a rewards here, collective. So you're going through perhaps some sort of deep healing, also some sort of clearing. This person's in alignment with your higher timeline, but this person only comes in as you do the release to receive. And this is a higher level soulmate. 3 of Wands over here. You may even travel, because it says travel, moving abroad, foreign country, visionary, forward movement, reward for hard work, satisfaction, and success, okay? With the 3 of Wands here. And the Wheel of Fortune. This is your good karma, and your good karma to them with the King of Swords here. However, how do they come in? As you release what no longer serves you. All right, with that 10 of Wands. And it may not be easy for you to. You know, we do have the 4 of Pentacles here, so it feels like there are certain things that maybe the ego, that maybe you are not quite ready to let go of, whether that be within or without of you. But as you do so, there's a beautiful new soulmate coming in, and this is a reward for your hard work. Okay, so that's what I have for you, collective. I do hope that it resonates. I'm going to grab some cards of advice. What are some cards of advice for the collective? Diana, focused intention. Elmora over here. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and of love. All right, so the universe is with you. And then we do have Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Elmora or even Diana may resonate with you. All right. Bottom of the deck is Joan of Arc, voice of truth. I'm going to grab a few more cards. I'm going to grab from the Isis deck. I'm going to grab this one last. What else do we have for all signs for this reading, closing out this reading? Kalima, spiritual transformation. And then we do have balance over here. So just confirmation of that balance, right? Within and without of you. We do have Osiris rises over here. And then Kalima, spiritual transformation. With that Kalima transformation, Kalima doesn't come in and it's like, hey, I mean, like she does though, but do you want to transform yourself? It's like, let's transform. And that's what I'm seeing over here, that there's been a lot of karmic clearing here, but it only aligns you with your soul destiny, everyone and everything that's meant for it. Especially with that Kalima, spiritual transformation. Kalima is a lover, a protector of your soul and your highest potential as a soul. You know, and so it's going to be like, that was hard work, or that broke a sweat, but it was worth it. But it protected you in the long run, etc. You know, so Kalima may also resonate with you, but definitely a lot of spiritual transformation here. What is another message for the collective for this reading? Knot of Isis, but what you do need to know, collective. Now, the Knot of Isis, you may resonate with Taweret, but the Knot of Isis is, I believe, the Tiet. If you've been watching me, you know I have a speech impediment. There's certain words that just come out differently sometimes. Energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. All right, and that is the feminine energy, right, with the Knot of Isis. Now, what you do need to know, collective, is even if it feels like there's destruction without of you, especially with that Kalima spiritual transformation. Yes, there's going to be a transformation despite what you see or feel going on, right? Within or without of you. That Knot of Isis like secures your soul. You know, it secures your light body, your energetic body. It is safe to go through all of these divine transformations. You know, it's not destruction in a negative sense. It's very much ascension. Okay, Osiris rises over here. I'm going to grab just a few more cards. You have a reward for your hard work. All right, so there's definitely a reward for your hard work coming in. What else do we have for the collective for this reading? What else do we have for the ancient souls for the collective for this reading? Taweret, no action needed. They're facing karma. All right, and we do have soul alignment over here. Now, for some of you, with the they're facing karma, no action needed. There was no return to sender, no need to do anything here at all whatsoever. They're facing karma, no action needed. All right, and then you do have Taweret. Now, for some of you, it could have been an energy person, right? That maybe was trying to stop or this or that when it came to your ascension process. With the knuckle of the beloved, this, I did mention Taweret, right? This is Taweret right here, a symbol of Taweret, but it's also a symbol of protection. There was someone that was trying to come in and maybe, it's like whatever, someone wanted to give their 2 cents with their facing karma of like, no, but that's not the collective soul destiny, or they shouldn't be doing that, or whatever it is. Listen, also like collective, I do see kind of a divine mess here. You know, it was a divine mess, and that's just what's coming through, right? The true healing process, true ascension is messy. It's not going to look great. It's messy. It's the crying. It's feeling like life is changing, right? It's the grief of the loss of old identities, of what you expected, of etc., etc. There's someone, though, that tried to come in the way of you in your ascension process, your soul destiny. Why they're facing karma, no action needed in Taweret. Why they're facing karma, no action needed in Taweret. Why they're facing karma. You do have the 9 of Swords over here. Why Page of Swords? No, not Page of Swords. Page of Cups, Page of Wands, and then the 10 of Pentacles. Someone has you greatly mistaken. And like someone just really did not fully see you. As soon as I say that, battery power. That my phone needs to charge, but they did not see your power. And that's the thing. It's not about what it looks like. Not at all. Enlightenment is not about what it looks like even without of you. You know, New Age spirituality, Western spirituality is always like, well, heaven on earth is like the 10 of Pentacles. That's not true. Heaven on earth is a consciousness. You know, can you have a 10 of Pentacles and heaven consciousness at the same time? Yes. You could also be in a 5 of Cups and still in heaven consciousness, true duality or true oneness. There's someone who saw you in a particular way. However, though, behind a Page of Cups and Page of Wands was a 10 of Pentacles. So there's someone that was just like, oh, like kind of like that with you. Or they treated you that way. Maybe they even said something or did something because you have no action needed and they're facing karma. You are this 10 of Pentacles collective. And so even if it's not, even if you don't look like that to someone, at a spiritual level, yes, you are. On an energetic level, yes, you are. You know, I do want to grab another card. For the collective, why no action needed? They're facing karma and Towerette. Oh, Lord, sweet baby Jesus Christ. You do have get a weight off your chest. Mercury, open communication. I'm just going to channel it the way it's coming through. You are someone that doesn't want anything. Now, this is someone who thought that you were wanting and craving something. No. There is a difference between, say, an ego desire or a soul desire. And not even that you desire it. It's yours on a soul level. Now, someone in the past thought that you were coming from ego collective. They're facing karma by even thinking that you were coming from ego. You were not at all. Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed. Spiritual support and connections are increasing. All right. And so, you know, maybe you do have this 10 of Pentacles here, right? Maybe someone thought of like, oh, that person's coming from ego. You know, oh, that person, like the root of all evil, you know, things like that. That's actually not where you're coming from. You know, and 10 of Pentacles could be many things. It could be abundance right over here. You know, it could be, you know, something without of you that's very abundant, just etc. You're coming from a very pure place. I do see that you're very anointed. You're blessed by God. You have some sort of reward for your hard work. But the people who think that you're coming from a place of ego, they actually get the karma. They're facing karma. No action needed over here. Why? You're covered. Not of vices or cartouche. For some of you, the cartouche can resonate. Close out this reading. You have Osiris rises and a reward for your hard work. So expect a reward for your hard work, collective. All right. That's what I have for you. I do hope that it resonates in a positive way. I am sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.